Hey guys, my name is Nick and welcome back to the channel, and can you believe another month has passed? It feels like only a week ago or so that we'd done the May roundup, the May hobby roundup for the channel, and here I am recording June's roundup. This year just seems to be going crazy fast. This video is going to be a bit brief though. June has been, from a painting perspective, exceptionally slim. In fact, I don't think I've completed a single figure in the entire month. The month has been focused on one thing and one thing only, and that's this guy. Yep, the Warlord Titan is pretty much the biggest update of the month. I have completed the build. This has taken most of my hobby time in the entire month. Therefore, no painting, because construction of such a crazy model has basically just sapped all the time up. But there have been a couple of other things that have gone on during the month. Let's take a look at those. First up then, we've had a couple of showcases finishing out my Blood Angels collection. So we've had the vehicle showcase and we've also had the infantry showcase. And just as a way of a reminder, here's just a couple of pictures from those showcases. So, yep, the Blood Angels is an army that I've had for a long time, basically born out of a collection from my sister-in-law's husband, who found them in his loft. He used to collect many years ago, and he handed me over a bunch of really old-looking characters, and I just ended up turning that into a full army. And that collection sort of ended up spreading to about 4,500 points. So I just thought I'd share that hobby project with you guys this month, and just finish off those showcases. So there's a few cool vehicles in that collection, and then quite a few infantry models as well. So there's one of the thumbnails from it, and then we'll just skim through some of the highlight pictures from that showcase here. So a bunch of Devastators, and as I said, there was a project that was supposed to go to a full company scale. It may end up being still a full company scale at some point. So there's lots of correct markings all across the board, especially on the infantry knee pads, sergeant shoulder pads and so on, and yeah, so all painted with the correct head colours or the helmet colours as per the codex. So it's an interesting project because I've never done a company before. You know, a lot of people have done the old Ultramarine company style, and I hadn't. So it was a good exercise in seeing how far I could get with that before I ran out of steam, and I probably got about 2/3 of the way through. And then finally, I did buy some of the new knights. The new knights were released this month. I haven't completed many videos on this yet, but rest assured there will be plenty to come on the channel. But just to ensure you guys weren't going without any painted knights this month, obviously I needed to make sure that you saw something cool, and that's the Cerastus Knight Lancer Showcase. Featured towards the end of this month, or the end of the month of June. This is one of the Forge World Knights, so it's a Cerastus Knight rather than a Questorus Knight, which is the bracket that the Games Workshop plastic ones fall under. Carrying a giant shock lance and a massive iron shield, he's a bit of a beast in combat rather than shooting, compared to some of the other Forge World models. At the start of the month, I also completed my Q&A number 3, and that was in response to the 500 subscriber giveaway that we hit a little while ago now. And during last month, we actually hit 600 subscribers, and this month we are well on the way to 700. I think at the time of recording, we're around about 670, just over 670 subscribers. Now, continuing on from May, where we first kicked off the Warlord Titan, we have now completed it. So videos 4, 5 and 6 went up this month. These have taken a considerable amount of time and effort, to be honest. Been lots of magnets involved, lots of assembly, lots of stuff going on. If you haven't checked any of these out yet, highly recommend you do. Links in the description and below for you. So there we go then, guys. That is my June hobby roundup. It's pretty slim on completion factor, but pretty successful in getting this Warlord Titan complete. And if any of you have ever built any kind of model of that kind of scale, you know how much hobby time that really does take out of you. So I'd like to know in the comment section below what you've managed to achieve this month. Have you hit all of your targets or your self-set objectives? How many games have you had? Have you completed anything really cool and epic? If so, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below, or in fact go and tag some pictures over on Instagram at OldAverageBrit, and I get to see them live on your Instagram. That would be very cool. But I hope you had a good June. I'm looking forward to the summer and getting some more paint done. Obviously, summer means heat. Heat means paint dries up quite a lot. So make sure you've got your wet pallets ready on standby, your flow enhancers and everything else, because by the looks of the weather forecast, it's going to be a pretty hot one in July and August for the UK, and that does impact your paint quality. But for me, over the next couple of months, we are going to be painting up the Warlord, plus all those other night goodies, and I'm sure I'll throw in a few other bits and pieces to make sure that I'm not just painting the same kind of stuff over and over again, just to keep my sanity going. Hope you enjoyed the little catch up. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I shall catch you guys on the next video.